What's up, guys? This is Chris with the Oak and Onion Board Game Podcast. I'm here with Evan Sprinkle from Scrapper Games. And Evan, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you guys are based out of, when and why, and how you guys started up a little publishing company? Just
Awesome.
give us a little insight into your journey there.
We call ourselves Scrapper Games, and we have two games that we have created. The first one is The Four Clans. It's the best trading card game ever made. And I know, I'm biased. But it's super exciting, super fun. It's very different in that there's no mana, there's no energy. You never get mana screwed or anything like that. You will have to have two decks to play, an army deck and a spell deck. And you use the abilities on your warriors in connection with the spells that you play to make all kinds of wild and fun combinations.
Okay.
And the whole point about the game is trying to destroy all of your opponent's warriors. So there's no life points. Kind of your warriors in your deck is kind of your life points. It's super fun. We have built it to where there usually no like clog ups. You know, like in Magic, you say, I'm going to play this card. And then a blue player says, cancel, you can't play that card. No, we've never had that. There's always interactions, bing, bang, this way and that. This game is Arena. We just got this game put out this year. We met this awesome dude named Jake Bynum. And originally, he called his game Galactic Battle Masters, and he was showing it at TokenCon. Well, we got a hold of him, and we were like, Jake, your game is amazing, but your visuals are not so great at all. And he was an awesome dude. He was very humble about it. So we took it and we revamped it, and we made everything like more streamlined and visually appealing. And we've used a lot of artists that we used on the Four Clans and stuff like that. And in our company, we use all Oklahoma artists, and not because I'm like, Okies are better than everybody else, but I realized, like, working with some artists online and stuff like that, they didn't know where I was coming from. And I was like, oh, dude, I have a lot of art friends, and they know where we're at, you know, business-wise and culture-wise.
Right.
So I've had a wonderful time being the art director of Scrapper Games. I also do some of the art myself. So, you know, look, I'm just going to find some of the art. So that's kind of what we're doing with this.
Okay.
The origins really is just because I'm kind of a nut. Like, I found I am not fulfilled if I'm not doing something creative.
Sure.
And I have good things in my life. You know, I have a wonderful life. I have some amazing daughters. I love them. And I got good friends and everything like that. But I found, you know what, if I'm not doing something that's like half crazy creative, like I am incomplete. And so that's where the game company came about. And I have a buddy that had a game idea, and I said, dude, can we turn it into a board game? And we did. And turn it into a card game, and we did. And it's Scrapper Games because we're scrappers, you know, like good scrappy dappy do. Like, we're the little dog in the fight, but we don't give up.
Gotcha.
And at the same time, with our limited budget, we really try to have high quality.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's kind of where we're at.
Okay. All right. So, Evan, where, if people are interested in following along with you guys online, potentially purchasing games, where can people find you guys?
So we have a website called thefourclans.com, the number, thefourclans.com. And I also have an Instagram, the4.clans, and we post on there and stuff like that.
Okay.
We are in Sanctuary Comics right now.
Okay.
And we are looking to expand. Like, we really believe the heart of a good game community is the game shop.
Sure.
And we like to get in good game shops that have a good culture.
Gotcha.
You know, and we're really accepting of all level of nerds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we are not the type of nerds that are like, oh, you don't know the newest thing, or you don't know all the lore to Warhammer, you're not cool. I'm like, dude, we just want to play and have fun. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
And so, yeah. And right now we have the Four Clans on the website. And this week we talked to my website guy, and we should be able to get Arena up on there also.
Okay.
With Arena, we've had such a wonderful response. I didn't talk about Arena that much. Arena is a super fast game.
Okay.
Like, it takes about 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. We've had about 6 or 7 people playing, and the longest it took was about 40 minutes.
Okay.
You're a gladiator, and it's Galactic Arena, and you're rolling dice and deciding what abilities you're going to do off of the dice rolls. So
Okay.
to me, it kind of feels like gambling, but a lot funner because there's no money involved. But
Less dangerous.
less dangerous. Yeah. And we were selling it, and people were like, oh, there's 6 characters in the initial box. Cool. Do you have more expansions? And so just this week, we were able to print out a place. Impressions Printing has treated us awesome in Oklahoma
Nice.
City. Like, we said, hey, can you guys do this? And they're like, cool, you're a game company. Cool, let's do this. We just got 3 new expansion characters for Arena. That's
Nice.
been super duper fun. And
That's awesome.
That's one thing. A little bit of a tangent, but like, we have used overseas printers before in the past, and they've treated pretty good, but we have found some local printers, like Impressions Printing has treated us awesome, and they've said, hey, there's high quality and affordable. And anyways, that's also something that we're realizing, hey, if we can do it local and awesome, that's what we want to do.
Absolutely.
But we got to keep the high standard.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Artwork, man, I can talk for 30 minutes. It's like, like I can talk. We, for quite a few years there, we were selling our game and stuff like that. And people were like, oh, I really like the artwork. And then somebody says, why don't you make prints? I'm like, because I'm really stupid sometimes. Like, I do things the hard way. So we started just making prints that, are very affordable. And if you're just like, you know what, I don't want to play the game, I just want to get some art. Like, that's what's here for. And it's a mixture of some people that do traditional artwork and some people that do digital artwork. And I'm great with it. Like, as long as it's just quality and exciting and pretty original, that's what we like to do.
Awesome.
Me, myself, I do some of the artwork, and I mainly do traditional art. Like, this was funny. I have an old friend that he's like in his early 20s, and he was at my house, and I had my artwork just laying out on the table, and he's like, oh my gosh, Evan, you made prints of your artwork. And I was like, no, dude, that's like the real stuff. That's the ink on the paper.
Nice.
And his jaw almost dropped. And I'm like, oh, you summer child. But it was cool that he thought that was cool.
That's awesome.
Technology's changing things.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that's the4clans.com.
That's correct.
The
yeah.
number 4. And the 4.clans on Instagram.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
check out Scrapper Games. Evan, thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, dude.
congrats on everything that you got going on, and good
Things
luck.
are really
And
going great.
check out Scrapper Games.